Hello there. Today I'm going to read to you on October the 29th, 2020, from the book I just published of my poems. If I can get it up here in the camera right, The Caseyville Girl, which is what I am. So here we go. That ship sailed. You missed it. Never booked passage. Thought you were going by train. Awakened to smell the roses. You missed them. Never planted a garden. However, your neighbor certainly did. Lived in the past. Colossal waste of time. Hop on that train. Plant your garden. Be present. The truth is, intimacy came early, long before I knew what it meant. That instant feeling of passion, gone as quickly as the time it takes to extinguish candles, ringing the edge of a bed. The truth is, ever after arrived late, long after the stuff of everyday life, family, career, good times, tragedy, endings, you know what I mean. I thought intimacy had been overrated until I met you. Unwrapped the fiction, truth hidden somewhere between the barrage of slurs and slander. Candor morphed into a distorted art of the deal, and all that matters, too much to bear. No amount of voodoo will halt the nightmare of these turbulent times. I dance the edge of sanity. I feel this broken place. And now something for a little lighter. These boots are made for walking down to the J-Bar Ranch. Cowpoke dudes in jeans and chaps. Gall darn guys don't stand no chance. Strutting in, all eyes on me, blouse pulled way down low. Gonna choose him from the bunch. Take my time and take it slow. There he stands against the bar. Yes, sir, he's the one. Wet my lips and jiggle my hips. Tonight's a night that's meant for fun. These boots are made for dancing. Line dance, two-step, swing and sway. And when the sun begins its rise, arm in arm we'll walk away. And then a whole bunch of pictures. This is actually for family to look at years from now. Lots and lots of pictures in this book of poetry. So now we get to another kind of a fun one. It's about Woonie's bed and breakfast. With a wave of her broom, a tip of her hat, apples stay juicy, and that will be that. Through the long winter into next spring, apples and artscape will tightly cling. They will stay luscious, tender and sweet, for cakes, pies, or streusel, trickery, treat. Woonie's her witch name. She's got what it takes. This morning's menu, Dutch apple pancakes. An enchanting cottage where folks love to stay, way out in the country she calls Woonie Way. All right, we'll do a series now. This is a type of poetry called a haibun. It's a prose that prefaces an haiku. So here we go. I sleep in suspended animation. Nothing moves, nothing matters. Ocean tide is paralyzed, sandwiched between sun and moon, marking time, waiting for sun to set, moon to rise. I feel you touch me. I awaken. You are gone. I hear you laughing. And this is the moon photo I used for this. It's just an amazing photo of the moon, amongst the other great photos in this book. Again, 2 more pages of photos. And we get to this. This is another haibun with some prose, followed by a haiku. This is titled October 28th, 1965. On the morning of October 28, 1965, workers used heavy jacks to force the legs of the St. Louis Gateway Arch to 8.5 feet apart. The final piece of stainless steel was 8 feet wide. As the piece was put into place, work crew released pressure on the jacks to secure the fit. Cheers, car, and boat horns. We witnessed it that morning in queue on a bridge. In fact, we were. Pepper and I were on the Eads Bridge. I was taking him over to medical school at WashU. And we sat, and it was very exciting. This is a poem that I wrote in prompt to one of my Australian friends, a dear lady named Rosemary, who wanted us to write letters that we would leave behind and that people would find decades and decades from now. So I wrote this letter to my children and grandchildren. Dearest children and grandchildren, I love you with a fierceness beyond words. You, my reason for living, loved me, understood me, forgave my failures, rejoiced in my triumphs. Though my shell has disappeared, my essence lives on in your memories forever. And so, my precious offspring, find a place, lush, green, and quiet, river or mountain, wherever you choose, toss my ashes. Watch as they vaporize into the ether. Celebrate life and celebrate us. Okay. I am Phoenix, hear me roar. They called me Otre, often more. Rising from ashes, my claim to fame, they call me Phoenix, top of my game. I've crashed and I've burned, but not for long. Rising comes easy when you right all the wrong. The Caseyville Girl. Born in the Midwest, flat land, low hills, small town was my life, ho-hum, few thrills. Daydreamed about mountains, ranches and trails, coffee round campfires, harsh swishing tails. Wearing my boots, chaps low on my hip, riding and roping, got a real strong grip. Alas, never happened, lived in 7 states, none with true ranches, such are the fates. Loved ones and good friends, adventures and more. I love this sweet life down to my core. That was a tongue twister. Fall, the prelude to winter, when shadows feel different, as earth prepares for a much-needed rest. Come, walk with me, feel the warmth of sun on your face, embrace this season of change. Watch as leaves tremble on branches, as birds flock together for their journey south, as autumn gardens lose their blooms. Scarcity fuels a desire for warmth in winter, for facing the sun. You thought a faraway place would be your salvation. You thought fantasy would be your map and key. You thought boldness would guide you, that fate would look on you with favor. Lessons hard learned, that outrunning the past is futile, leaping over the now is fruitless. Far away is white space in your mind, a black hole in your soul. Fantasy is no road to salvation. The map and key are you and me. When I am writing, I am exposed, while at the same time I need to be invisible. When I am roaming the country unmasked, I am exposed, not caring where I might spread a deadly virus. Message for today. Feel the deep need to mask while exposing the best of yourselves as good writers do. Maybe time for one more. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I think that might be the last one. Again, more pictures, and an anagram. I'll read the anagram. All right, here we go. Anagram. Destroyer of flesh, of bone, of heart, of soul, of family, of life. What's in a name, you ask? Coronavirus is carnivorous. Thought that was pretty brilliant. Anyway, it's a gorgeous day, 70 degrees and sunny. We're having the best fall ever. Let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope we stay healthy. And let's hope that our country gets back to something resembling normal in 2021. It's my hope, my prayer, my plea. Love you all. Love you all. Bye-bye.